The British Columbia Institute of Technology acknowledges that our campuses are located on the unceded traditional territories of the Coast Salish nations of Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh.
Hello everyone, welcome to BCIT News. I'm your host, Caleb Bassey-Templeton, and here are your 10:30 sports headlines. We open up in junior hockey as the Vancouver Giants lost to the Red Deer Rebels at home last night by a score of 2-1. The Giants got an equalizing goal in the second period from center Brett Olson before Red Deer scored a third period game-winning goal. Vancouver's loss makes that 8 losses in a row for the G-Men, putting them at a record of 18-29-1-2, sitting in the 12th and final spot in the Western Conference. Vancouver will look to end their losing streak when they host the Spokane Chiefs at Langley Event Center on Friday. According to Vancouver Whitecaps CEO Axel Schuster, things are not looking promising for the Whitecaps to stay in Vancouver after the 2026 MLS season. Schuster said that no one has been wanting to buy the team as the future and finances of the club remain unstable. The club has major financial issues which have turned away any owners that are previously interested in purchasing the club. Schuster says the city of Vancouver not helping the club is costing the city its team. The Vancouver Whitecaps have been for sale since December 2024. The plans to build out of Kelowna's Apple Bowl to accommodate a pair of BC Lions games this season is moving quickly. The seating build-out includes 30 rows of seats along the east side of the stadium, stretching goal line to goal line. BC plays against Calgary on June 27th and Edmonton on July 4th in the Apple Bowl. The field estimates that it will have a capacity of over 17,000 fans once the project is completed. The Toronto Raptors beat the Utah Jazz 107-100 in Toronto last night. The win was a team effort from Toronto, with 5 players having 14-plus points on the night for the Raptors. Toronto now moves to 30-21 on the season, holding the 4th place spot in the NBA's Eastern Conference. Continuing across the NBA, there were 10 games on the NBA slate last night. Some of the scores included the Cleveland Cavaliers defeating the Portland Trail Blazers 130-111, and the Oklahoma City Thunder beating the Denver Nuggets 121-111 on the road. Last year's NBA MVP and Canadian point guard Shai Gilgeous-Alexander scored 34 points along with 13 assists and 5 rebounds in the win for Oklahoma. Now for the NHL, as the Canucks did not play last night, but 3 NHL games took place, including Carolina beating Los Angeles 3-2 in overtime, Tampa Bay beating Boston 6-5 in shootout in an outdoor Winter Classic game, and Anaheim beating Vegas 4-3 to conclude Sunday. Now moving on to NFL football, where despite going to the Super Bowl, the Seattle Seahawks are expected to lose offensive coordinator Clint Kubiak after Sunday's game. According to reports, Kubiak will be hired as the head coach of the Las Vegas Raiders. Kubiak spent 1 season as the offensive coordinator in Seattle and was the offensive coordinator in New Orleans the season prior. Staying in head coach news, the Arizona Cardinals have announced that they have hired Mike LaFleur to be their head coach. LaFleur was previously the offensive coordinator with the Los Angeles Rams. The NFL has also announced that they will play their first ever game in Paris, France this season. The league announced that the New Orleans Saints will be one of the teams playing in the game, with the other opponent not being mentioned yet. There will be a total of 7 games in the NFL this season, including 3 in London, England, 1 in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, 1 in Melbourne, Australia, and 1 in Munich, Germany. It is also the NFL's first time in Australia. That's your 10:30 sports headlines. I'm your host, Caleb Bassey-Templeton. Come join me again at 12:30 for more sports updates across the sports world.
Stay tuned for more on BCIT's 1680 The Crow.
It's your career, your vision, your goal. Navigate it your way. Flexible learning is designed for you. Learn a new skill or earn a degree at your own pace. BCIT, flexible learning for a complex world.